I'm also going to record this and upload it to YouTube later, so that if you guys want, you can just look back at it another time.
Oh, that might help. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I haven't done a replay review in a long time, so I might be a bit rusty.
Oh, I did kind of put pressure there early.
Yeah.
But we're okay here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Close.
Oh. It's so suspenseful because I don't remember what happened.
Yeah.
Either.
It's like just watching this though from this perspective, I'm like, oh man, these Jordak and MCas guys are really good. So far, it feels like we've successfully had like all the pressure.
I got hung up on the wall there at the back.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why.
like, this is probably gonna go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got stuck on the wall a bit there.
Right, and I'm trying to defend the 2v1.
Yeah, yeah, that type was fine, but if like MCAS was closer, like I don't know if their comms, like MCAS said, if he was getting back, it was just gonna be a while until he get back because he was a bit.
Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think when I flipped through back up just a hair, where I flipped into that that mid boost, I think the best thing I could have done was actually gone down the 12 route, because I think I would have had a better angle. I don't know.
I mean, so just something. So when you land awkwardly on the wall here, a way to quickly recover is as soon as you land, jump and flip off. Because that way you can get back to the ground quicker.
I normally do that. I don't know why I didn't.
I know that's something I usually I'm like, oh, I'll just drive down the wall, but it's just so much quicker. So like as soon as you land, just do like a side flip to flip off the wall if you can, and that'll help your recovery a lot. Yeah, and then you didn't.
Oh, I think it's because I was out of boost, so I was going to check to see if that one was full.
Yeah,
And
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
but even
When
with
I wrapped around.
so like, so yeah. Like you really don't need that big boost there. Like you said, you can take the 12 pad. So let's.
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna go here. Then what you could have done instead is, so let's say you flip off the wall, you land somewhere around here, and then you just drive along all these 12 pads.
You're not drawing.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You do not see me. I'm drawing. Feels bad.
It's somewhere around here, but like I don't see what you're.
I don't know. Can I show it on Discord? Because it's picking up.
I remember. I thought you used to.
Oh, you've seen his replay analysis before?
Yeah, that was on last season.
Because like it was showing up on the recording, but I don't know how. Hold on.
You're still in the chat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say maybe if you share your screen instead of sharing the window.
Can you see it now?
Hey, there we go.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that was the issue. All right.
What tool are you using, by the way, for that? Because like
Epic Pen.
Every pen.
Epic Pen.
Epic Pen. Okay, I'll look that up at some point because like sometimes I try to do this and it's like it's really hard without being able to draw.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right, so we go back. So MCAS lands on the wall. So let's say if you can grab my pen. So let's say you just flip off the wall, and like you probably land around here if you do a side flip, and then you can just drive up all these 12 pads, and so that you really don't need to go like, so you, let's say even if you didn't drive on and you flip down the wall and then you go for this big pad, that's adding that much more time to your recovery. So just trying to as much as possible just using the 12 pads rotations which is something really difficult to fix when you're so used to it, like, oh, I just can grab a big pad. But even that, it's like even here, when you drive the wall, you could have cut up here instead of going over here for the big boost. And as you're grabbing, so you had 0, and as you're grabbing these, you could have been boosting along, and that could help you get back a little bit faster.
Right.
I think I do the same thing too. We'll probably catch it later.
I mean, I still do it myself, and something I need to fix on, but that'll just help somebody help a lot. I'm trying to think. Something you could have done better here.
It was like, that's already a shot from Ugly. Like,
Yeah.
leave that.
Just from further back. Through here. So you slow down here. What you could have done is just, if you knew, like I would say, I don't know what your comms are like. If you knew MCas was gonna be back, you could have gone straight back to net, and instead of slowing down here, and then wait for him to shoot at you.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would have been able to get that great of a shot. So then that might have been a better solution for that. But obviously, it's the split-second decisions.
Can you turn the camera before you restart it? I'm curious how did Cash beat? Oh, he's got the straight line shot. That's why.
I'll just do it here.
And he was full boost too. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was curious, because I was ahead of him at that point in time where you had it froze before.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. I'm thinking you probably called for that one to go right.
Yeah, and it banged off the wall.
Oh, shot. Nope. Okay, this is going wide though.
Yeah.
He misses the pass. Ooh, I came kind of far out. Oh.
Close.
Oh.
I whiffed.
Okay, so now I think I saw that and I was like, okay, just gotta cover the backfield. And then they
Yep, I
they
went far
left the
post.
ball
I
with
slid way
help.
too far in though. Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was my bad. I slid too far.
Alright,
So I would
so
have cut it hard at that
Oh.
post instead of. Yeah.
It's like your handbrake blocked.
yeah,
Just like power slide.
like this touch was just unfortunate because it looks like you got a wheel touch on it, not the
Yeah.
bumper.
That's because I slid halfway through the net.
I mean, I don't think how far your net would have really. Yeah.
No, I think MCas
'Cause
is
by
right
here-
on this one. Like, if he would have stayed more back post instead of like sliding all the way to the back.
Because right here, you can see
Wow,
you lean
yeah.
farther back. You could have gotten, if you didn't lean as far back, you could have got your nose on it, which would have given it a more powerful touch, which would put it farther out. Where here you got a wheel touch, so it barely goes anywhere.
Well, to our point though, that I don't think that would have happened, right? Because back up a little bit, just a hair, when I was in the back of the net.
I backed up too much.
Because I think
Right here.
it was like a last second. No, I had time. Okay, yeah, I got it.
And then also, you might have been helped because of the quick, but I was trying to get it out into the corner instead of keeping it mid. We're trying to get clears or saves in net. Something to be aware of as well.
Oh, here comes a goal.
No,
Oh.
unfortunate.
I got demoed too. At least they put me back.
It's like, I know that it ends with us at like 7-5, so I know goal's coming soon. Oh, here it is, after the bump play. Oh,
Oh.
so close. Alright.
Nice.
Oh, that was the double
Oh.
commit. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I didn't call that one out. That was my bad. I just wanted to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one where you hit it once and then you hit it a second
Yeah.
time in the air?
Yep. I just
Oh,
kept
okay.
on the boost.
All right, let's take a look at this. then go here.
I remember this happening and being like, oh man, like.
Yeah, so the main problem
I remember
here.
I said something like, "Oh, you need to call that out." I didn't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, double commits or something with Watcher. That's like I think the third double commit I saw so far in this game. But something we need to be aware of is right now you're only covering this corner. If like obviously he's not positioned like it right now, but if Cash hits it out mid, then you could easily turn and get it in. There's no one defending the net right here. Like you're both trying to defend his angle, but you're not thinking about his teammates. And like if you can get to his teammate. So then
yeah, I should have gone far post.
so yeah, if you're a far post, then you can block. Like obviously doesn't have anything, didn't pass it, but the passing could have been an option, and that's a way to defend it. And then this, yeah, you're also near post, so you kind of forced the challenge early. We could have waited it because he looked at you with a second touch, but I don't think it'd be too threatening if you were back post. And you just ends up getting a decent shot. I don't like how usually on other maps like this, the hexagonal grid is transparent.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
got a goal.
That's how we know. That's how Jordan
Nice.
goals.
That's why I cheat up on almost every kickoff, because like you have the opportunity to do that so often.
Yeah. I generally do, but I don't know how many people actually like it. Like I'm not a person that likes to go for the back boost whatsoever. I still technically cheat up, but I do it on the sides. I grab the 12s along the way.
Okay. Oh, I turned off.
It's so you go. So again, just something to be careful about is you're both getting into the same corner. So now second time, see it. This is something you really need to be careful with. Especially in twos, you never really want to be in the same corner. So MCas, I think he recognizes it, starts to go back, but then he turns back mid before covering the effect net. So just turning too quickly and not covering enough of the field.
And I don't, so correct me, but that assumption was, no offense, Jordak, but that was my assumption that he was going to go back to that very corner. So on my screen, I saw him beating Cash because Cash whiffed on this.
Oops.
And I thought that he was going to crush it. So I went for the follow-up. Like I saw him beating him.
Yeah. So what you want to do, so yeah, follow up is good. However, so at this point, you think that he's gonna beat you
based on distance? Yeah.
Yeah. So what you want to do is instead of just going straight out here like you do, it would be better to go for more a diagonal approach, so like go like this. So that way you're still pushing up and you're a mid option, but if he doesn't get beat, you're closer to the net. So like you get to probably at this point, and I think around here, you would have noticed that you really beat, so then you could have turned around here.
Okay.
And then you're back post to net. So like, yeah, you always want to push up and be like an option to be a passing option to get out of defense. But at the same time, you also need to be aware of the shooting potential of the other team that they have. MCas, you good?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Disconnected.
I figured as much. That's unfortunate.
I remember like
They
pushing
did
up
it.
the field and being like, oh, like
They did a 1v1 with him for a little bit, I think that he said. I get back here sooner or later.
oh yeah, analyze my 1v1.
That's not gonna be very helpful. I'm just... Oh,
There
it's
we
here.
go.
You're back.
There we go.
Forgot about that. Like if I would have remembered, I'd be like, no, don't do the last game.
Angle.
Oh, this was a goal. Nice.
Nice.
I shouldn't have gone for that. It worked.
Oh, I should have been closer in for that pass.
Yeah, you either push and then notice, like at this point, I think you should be able to tell that he's gonna beat you to this. So if we go back before you jumped. So like at this point, let's see your player perspective. It's hard to tell because it may seem like equal distance, but this is pretty risky to go for. If he does beat you, yeah, it's
I'm the last back.
yeah. So I would just like start to go back, start to kind of shadow, wait to see how their touch is going to end up going. I saw this a few times this game, where I don't know if it was always Jordak or it was a mix between both of you, but sometimes you're like, oh, I should have been there, so now I need to go for it, but then you put yourself out of position and they get a counterattack.
Yep.
So
that sounds like every way I can see to goal.
But they didn't get a goal here, which is good.
Weak ass
Kim.
hit.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Alright.
Go back to that. Did I hit that with my tires?
What, the goal?
That really bad hit that I just had there.
I'm just gonna get closer because some of the easier
I
see
just
kind of hit.
Dropped it. No, I just didn't want to flip.
What it looks like is you flipped, but you didn't get it hit the. Hold on. 5% speed. What it looks like to me. So yeah, so the reason, because your bumper, it didn't actually hit your bumper, it hit the top of the car, which is going to be a lot weaker touch than your bumper. And since you were flipping, you kind of didn't have any momentum towards that part of the car, because that part of the car was going behind you. So that
right.
When you hit the ball, well, the ball's not here. So I think that's why I got sick, because you're like flipping and then hit with the roof of your car, because the roof of your car will get a weaker touch than your bumper, and then you're also flipping, so it had some momentum with your speed, but that's why I think it didn't go as fast as you thought it was going to be. And then you're both pushed up kind of far with Jordak in that corner, like here. We just look at this. It's like just one thing that would be good to recognize is, I mean, this is something I still need to work on, is how much space you have right now. Because we go back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should I have just caught that? It feels like it would have been better.
So like right now, you're mid flip, he's going back. Ugly is nowhere close, and he's going back. You have so much time here. You can just like hit break, just see what they do. And then if you're able to, then maybe get a pass to Jordak over here, and that might create an opportunity for you guys. So yeah, it's like the sooner you can try to.
Where do you think that would have bounced? Because if I would have spiked the brakes, where would it have?
So if we,
like it would have landed almost in center, right, somewhere around there.
So yeah, it's bounced pretty south. So yeah, it would. So it would have landed like here, right here.
Okay.
So if you want to try to like get the pass off the bounce, you could have gone around the side and then, so that it can be.
Yeah, side flip in.
So we get the epic pen. So like here. So like the ball would bounce somewhere around here. So if you recognize you have the space and no one was challenging for it well, you can either break and maybe dribble it out and then side flip it this way, or if you want to try to do it quickly, you can like drive around and then hit it this way and try to get to Jordak. And then he would have it, and then maybe he could hit it off back forward here, and then bounce out mid, and then you would be mid here, and then creates an opportunity for a goal. But all that is like, oh, I can hit the ball, let me hit it. But
yeah, it's all situational. I get it, but
it's a really hard habit to break.
Go to while you're on this. Can you go to player and just see what I see right now? Like, do I know? We might have to.
This is what you see.
What was the last place that I saw Ugly? If you
So you can see he's on the left side here.
I see that he's far away. Okay.
Yeah. My guess is like there's not much time left. I need to get a good shot on like power shot and back.
Oh, yeah,
that's
22 seconds.
Yeah, that's my guess. Is what you're thinking. Honestly, I wasn't there, and I'm not you.
Dude,
so
I don't remember
either. So I don't know. But it just looks like a panic touch, which happens. But just trying to recognize the space you have is going to be hugely helpful, especially in ACAD, because barely anyone in ACAD uses the space that they have. People generally don't start doing that until like Champ 3, but if you can recognize that, that would be a huge help.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All good. We've been analyzing me.
We've just been talking about that. It would be huge help. That for you guys, if you're able to recognize the space you have, because here MCas has no one near him, no one challenging, but then he just goes for a fast hit. And then ends up being not the hit he wanted. So what you could have done here is
Just wait for a bounce.
Yeah, wait for a balance, dribble it, and then maybe get out to you, or go around the ball and then try to get it out to you as soon as possible. And then maybe you try to get a shot net or backboard, and then he'll be mid to get the rebound.
I think that when I'm in comms, I'll try to say like if I'm watching and I see, I'll be like, you've got space.
Yeah.
If I see that both of them are like far away.
Yeah, good comm to start learning is like time.
In the fridge.
So like, so that your teammate knows that he's got time, doesn't have to just boom it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, my call is usually I just scream nobody home.
Yeah, so that's just something to just work on. In both the recognizing yourself and calling it out for your teammate.
Yeah, I mean, if you hear me say like you've got time, that's the situation I'm talking about. Like you don't have to get a quick hit. Like you can control it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it might be that like I might have said
Double
that.
commit.
Yeah.
It might be that.
I mean, at this point, you guys had to do something, so I'm not really too worried about that one. But there were some other double commits in this game.
I'm not gonna lie. I think at that point, Jordak was like, "All out," something. I don't know. I don't remember. We were just trying to score some goals.
Yeah, might as well.
I was just like, we just gotta hit it. We just gotta keep it up.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Because I mean, there's like 4 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
We're down by 2. So.
Yeah, the biggest thing, like, although maybe like 2 minutes of it were a 1v1, so I didn't really look at that, but the biggest thing I saw in this replay would have been the double commits. They were both mostly on defense. There's some on offense as well.
Like in those corners and stuff.
Yeah. The main thing on offense you guys need to worry about or pay attention to is the not overcommitting, not feeling you have to go. When you really don't have, you can just go back and then reset the play. And then some of the defense rotations, like you said, both going in the corners. You got caught on the defense rotations more often than them outplaying you.
Yeah.
What I saw. So I think there's
check out like let's check out number 2.